What's up guys, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. In this video we're looking at Looksrare. Looksrare is an NFT marketplace. It tries to compete with OpenSea, so it has to come up with different ways to attract people from OpenSea towards Looksrare itself, right? One of them being a very high level of APR when staking the tokens. You get rewarded in Lux and you get rewarded in Ethereum. I did it for a while and we're going to talk about the results. The results have been pretty amazing. It's probably my best investment best investment of 2022 so far, coin-wise. So before we continue, make sure you join the Discord community. The link is down below in the description. All these early calls, they come in the Discord community first. So as for Lux, right, as we can see here, the APR is massive. APR is very, very high. We're gonna see what that actually means, how much you're actually earning and returning for it. Right, so as I said, it is a NFT marketplace. You can also earn, or at least you earn Lux tokens by trading. You get a reward for trading. What we are interested in is how much is it actually returning us for staking it? Is it worth it? Yes or no? So I have now staked 8,593 Lux tokens. This is with the compounding in there. So as of right now, I earned just over 300 tokens. The cool thing is that it compounds automatically. So when this number goes up, the amount of Lux that I've earned to date, this one goes up as well. It automatically compounds. So my stake, my compound, or my staked amount automatically goes up. I don't have to do anything for that, which is easy. And it means that there's daily compounding in there, which makes a massive, massive, massive difference on your actual returns, whether it's compounded daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, right? So aside from that, you also earn WETH, which is just Ethereum, wrapped Ethereum. This doesn't get compound, so you need to collect this. When you collect it, you got to pay a gas fee. I did it yesterday. I took $1,300 exactly out. 0.62 Ethereum was what I was able to claim. I then put it back in. I wanted to see whether that was going to be worth it, yes or no. We're going to have to wait for the results later on. But this is the result of yesterday. I took it out yesterday at 7 p.m. roughly. So that is like just under 24 hours from now. And this is what I've earned back again in 1 day now. Did some calculations. It is worth it to take out just over $1,200 and then pay the gas fee, because you got to collect it, which is gas fee. WETH has got to become Ethereum, which is gas fee. Ethereum has to become Lux, which is gas fee. And then you got to stake Lux, which is gas fee again. So there's quite a lot of costs involved. I did the calculations. Everything above $1,200, you earn that reward back again in a week. So it's worth it to pay the gas fee, stake it, as long as you leave it in there for a week, which is again from $1,200. Anything below that, I haven't done the calculations. Returns so far is this, right? I took a screenshot of it yesterday before I put new money back in, etc. Because the calculations we want to go off are the ones before we've put new money in, which is this, right? I invested $25,000 roughly, and at the moment it is valued at $36,000, right? So Looksrare itself is sitting at $4.39. Again, this is from yesterday, right? So I put a little bit more money in yesterday night. We don't want to go off that because the calculations there will be wrong. We want to know exactly how much we've earned staking it. So when you look at this, right, this is how I put in. I put it in on the 25th of January. Today is the 30th. So these numbers here are from yesterday. I've earned 40% in gain, which is $10,500 out of a $25,000 investment, which is quite a lot of money. How much then is from the coin gain? Because you can see here my average buy is 3.46, and it is obviously sitting a lot higher right now. So I've also gained from the initial coin gain, which has been down a little bit. But there's a little bit of a calculation here that we can do to see how much money we've earned from staking and how much money was from the initial investment. Here you can see I put the coins in that we've earned from staking it, which is including a little bit of Ethereum and including the initial Looksrare tokens, right? Looksrare itself has an all-time high of $7. So it came to, it started, initiated, the coin started in 2022. So it's only been around for 20 days. A lot of people probably know Looksrare from the free airdrop. I hope you guys took the free airdrop. People that participate in, NFTs buying and selling on OpenSea, you got Looksrare tokens depending on how much you traded on OpenSea. So the more you traded, the more volume you traded, the more tokens you got. That was their first initial way to attract people towards them, right? And after that, they've done pretty well. A lot more people are complaining about OpenSea a little bit, which is why the token has gone up. A lot of people started trading on Looksrare because it was cheaper, there was less costs involved, fees involved, and you actually got rewarded for it as well. So that's where this pump came from. Of course, Bitcoin dropped massively, the whole market dropped massively, and was no different for Looksrare, so Looksrare dropped a little bit as well. Stabilized a little bit just below the $4, which is roughly here. So you can see stabilizing. It did drop a little bit extra here to 3.3, but it's pretty stable. This looks a little bit up and down, but this is actually pretty stable. It then did a little bit of a run up again, and now we're gonna see either a downward trend towards probably again the 3.5, or it finds a support here and it's gonna go up. I'm not gonna pretend and act like I know where this coin is gonna go to, because we don't. It's brand new. Market is very volatile overall, and we have no idea whether a lot of people are gonna use Looksrare or not, or whether people are gonna stick with OpenSea eventually, right? The only thing we do know is that this high level of APR attracts a lot of people. It is going down, so the APR is going down a little bit. They've made some calculations. They've allocated an X amount of tokens towards it that's going to stay in there for a little while. So this is how that's done. This is the first length, so there's 195,000 Ethereum blocks, which is 30 days, right? And there's 189 looks allocated for this per block, or 1.2 million per day, which is right now. So this APR is calculated at this, right? You can see a change. Why is it changing? Because it's allocating, there's more people investing or more people taking out. It's actually been at 480 and now it's gone up again. When I started on the 25th, it was sitting at 780. So it did drop a little bit from there. After these 30 days, it's definitely going down quite a lot. It's more than half of it. So that would mean probably that this is gonna sit at like 270, 280. Which is still decent, which is still quite a lot, right? But definitely a big difference. So we can assume potentially that the price of Looksrare itself is going to drop a little bit when this is happening, because people might not think it's as worth it anymore as it is right now. But we'll see. I'm in it to do this a little bit longer. I've never staked something for very long, so I'm curious to see what the results will be. So we want to look at what this actually is bringing in, right? There's a couple of cool calculators that you can look at, right? There's APR to APY. What this does, it shows you how much APY you get from your APR. So we look at the returns right now, 575 compounding daily, right? Which is a massive APY. So this is the difference, right? APR is annual rate. That's your normal interest rate, right? Which is 575, but the compounding effect, that's where it makes it attractive. And this gets compounded daily automatically, and that's why your API is almost 30,000%. If it was compounded weekly or monthly, it was a lot less already, and annually it stays, of course, at the 575. So this is what we're looking at, right? Our daily APY is this much. We can then calculate our results by just looking at a APY calculator. We can predict the results that we will get from staking it. That doesn't include any gain yet from the actual token. That only includes the token gain that we get. Little bit of a variable in here, of course, is that it is split. So you can see here, APR that you get from Lux is 234. So really, if we want to calculate it properly, in the APY calculator, we go off this percentage, because that gets compounded daily, and then we know exactly how many Lux tokens we get. And then apart, we split it up, and then we calculate this percentage as well separately, and then we don't compound that daily because we got to take it out. Let's say we take it out weekly, we got to compound that weekly, but there's gas fee involved as well, etc. So this calculation is a little bit different to pinpoint exactly. What we're going to do is we're just going to take the overall amount, which is 579. It's going up as we speak. 579, which is your interest, compound it daily, which is again this APY. We then know that if we leave this there for 7 more days, right now, let's go off the number of yesterday. It's worth a little bit more because again I put more money in, but this is how much it was worth yesterday. 36.378. So here we go. 36.378, and then we leave it in there for another week. This is what it's gonna be worth, right? not including the Looksrare token itself. But what does this mean though? We're gaining here over 4,000, just over $4,000 by just the APR, meaning the coin itself can go down another 10%, and we're still gaining, we're still fine, right? If it goes down 20%, yes, sure, we go backwards a little bit, but that's fine. We're looking at it for a little bit longer. Even if it drops, we're accumulating more tokens consistently. More and more tokens come to us, and then when the price does go up, eventually again, we have so many tokens ready to lift along towards, imagine if it goes back towards $7, for example, and we've accumulated a bunch of tokens along the way, then returns are going to be out of this world, right? But again, compounding effect. So if you just do a simple calculation, right, here you can see you've gained just over 4,000, right? If you take this number, 40.6, and you go 40.6, you double this number, 40.6, you already see that at this point you've earned a little bit more in the last 7 days than you did before. Might be difficult to understand what I'm just saying. If you go off this 70, right? Look at this number, 109.4. Let's say 109.4, and then we go to this from 109.4 towards this that is close to $13, almost $13,000. It's Sunday night, $13,000, right? So the last 7 days here obviously give a lot more return than the first 7 days. Why? Compounding effect. That's compounding effect explained simple. So the longer you stake it, the more returns you get every single day. All right. What does it mean for us? The actual returns, the actual investment that we gained is pretty simple, right? So far, we have earned ourselves, I did the calculations for you guys before already, 301. So 301 is the amount of Looksrare tokens that we've gained. Current price sitting at 4.4 roughly, which is a little bit lower than what I just did before, 4.4. We have gained this. Let's make this a number so it looks a little bit cool. Currency, there we go. $1,324 in Looks is what we've gained so far. As for the WEF, the Ethereum, it is sitting at 1.18, valued at current rate of $300, which is earned from yesterday because I took it out yesterday. So less than 24 hours. I earned this per day in Ethereum and then plus the Looks, right? So 0.118. 0.118 plus yesterday I took out 0.26, gives me a total of 0.74 Ethereum gained, which is a total at the current currency rate $2,600 of well, that's gone down a little bit. We're in a downward trend at the moment. $2,600. So I have earned this much in Ethereum so far. I have earned this number in staking rewards so far. So $3,243 is what I have earned in 5 days by staking Looksrare, which is a pretty awesome return, right? My initial investment was 25,000. So if you break it down, the staking reward is 1/8 of it, right? So is 100 divided by 8 gives you roughly 12.5% gain in 5 days for staking. Again, not included the token gain, right? What are the expectations? I definitely do see it, it can definitely go down to $4 again, but I don't really care. We're looking at the staking rewards, we're looking at accumulating tokens. So it's a total different approach to investing than what we're used to. This crypto gaming coin is going to do well, it's going to give us 100% return, 2x, 4x, 5x, and whatever, all the bullshit hype that's going around in tokens. This is a little bit different. We're looking at this a little bit longer term because we know that even if this coin goes down to below $4, or even if it goes down below my initial investment, which was this, so let's say it goes down to all the way down to $3, then this return is obviously going to change massively. But by the time that happens, we have accumulated so many more tokens in Lux and in Ethereum that when the price then eventually after that goes back up towards this or more, our total profit is going to be a lot. So that is staking explained in simple, and that is what the returns have been with Looksrare staking so far. I have gained over $10,000 with staking it for only 5 days so far. I'm going to give you guys an update later on in a week's time from the starting point now, because I invested a little bit more money again, so it is worth just over 40,000. I haven't updated CoinMarketCap. It is over 40,000 right now. We're gonna see what it's worth in a week's time from now, and then in 2 weeks time from now. Also, this APR or the staking is a pretty good way to make money. We're always looking at different ways. We're investing in NFT projects. There's crypto gaming that we focus on a lot. We have IDOs, we have launchpads, and staking is one of the other ways to definitely, increase your portfolio or expand on your portfolio. The next upcoming video are going to be my top 3 staking projects right now, and I'm going to give you one away. Looks obviously being one of them, but there's more. Looks is not the only one that's giving a lot of returns for staking projects. If you want to spread the risk or you want to try out a couple of different systems, the next video is going to be for you. So that's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you guys think of Looks, and are you involved with any staking project yourself, yes or no? Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.